Political editor Chris Yorman. Well, there's more to Jimmy Barnes than rock and roll, and he's practically written the book on that. That legendary voice is versatile, and he's hitting the road with a new sound.
We all know Jimmy Barnes has a rocking set of pipes on. But even after 50 years in the business, our Barnesy still knows how to shock you.
If I showed you now, it might scare you.
Come on.
I do that for about an hour, you know, every night, and I you know, there's a few.
And that's a standard warm-up.
That's a standard warm-up. Just sorry about that. I should have warned you more.
There is nothing standard about this Scottish-born turned Aussie working-class man. A week out from turning 66, Jimmy Barnes is hitting the road again.
Musos getting back out there and doing their thing. I mean, what's the last 2 years been like for you guys?
Well, you know, I was sort of one of the lucky ones because I'd literally just come off of 5 years back to back touring, and when COVID struck, and I'd done a Cold Chisel tour, I'd done my tour, and I said to Jane, I said, I think I need to take 6 months off. I hadn't really thought that I was going to be taking 2.5 years off.
Jimmy, his wife Jane and their family performed the only way they could, online.
You know, Jane and I were singing every night on social media, and that was really beautiful. And as much as that helped us stay connected to the audience, it also helped us connect as a couple too. It was really good. I got you, babe. Come on. But the experience for me was probably something I needed to do. I needed to sit still for a couple of years because I'd just been running around for 50 years going crazy.
Still? You?
Yes, I know, sorry.
Just a little bit stir crazy?
Yes, yeah. Well, I'm hyperactive. So when I say it was really good for me, you have to ask my family and ask Jane. Being locked in the room with me for 2 years might be different.
During lockdown, Jimmy Barnes also revisited an old love, soul.
Let's talk about Soul Deep.
Yeah.
This was your biggest.
When I offered it up to the record company, I said that I've got the soul record. Michael was pretty dubious, Michael Gadinsky. He's going, really? Do you really think you'll scare your audience off? I said, I don't think so. And then finally we released this record, and it became the biggest record I ever had.
That 1991 album, Soul Deep, has now been remastered 30 years later, including new songs like Soothe Me, with American godfather of soul Sam Moore, who's still swinging at 86.
I remember probably somewhere in the late 70s, someone, Cold Chisel, we were touring, and I had a Sam and Dave cassette that I used to play in the car, and no kidding, we played that in the car non-stop for about 2 years.
Do you think you'll be able to do that at 86?
I will. By 86, I might be able to dance. I can't promise it. But
Come on, give us a go.
Since I met my baby of mine, all I do is
keep going.
Soothe me, baby. Soothe me. Soothe me with your kindness. To get the opportunity to sing that song with him, it's like one of those.
Even Jimmy Barnes.
I can. Yeah, that's right. One of the greatest things of my life.
Yeah.
When you spend a bit of time with Jimmy, you soon realise, above all else, family is his world. He's teaming up with daughter Mahalia and son David Campbell, taking this album, Soul Deep 30, on tour in June.
As much as it's my band, these guys really drive it, and they really influence all the decisions I make.
Also appearing will be Melbourne's own Teskey brothers.
Johnny Farnham be making any appearances?
Listen, I've told John this a million times. It's an open invite for him. He is hands down probably one of the best singers I've ever heard.
Jimmy's energy jumps a notch even just talking about getting back on the road. He knows this one is going to be special.
Considering what everybody's been through over the last few years with everything in the economy, the bushfires, COVID, many rivers to cross, and I can't seem to find my way over. See, if I was in an audience, I'd have my lighter out.
I'd be a mess.
I'd have my lighter out.
I'd be a mess. Talking about energy, Jimmy, you're about to turn 66. Have you got the stamina for this show that's coming?
Listen, I could do it with one lung tied behind my back. I mean, no, I'm healthier now than I've been for 40 years. So yeah, listen, I'm dying again. I might even bust out a few dance moves. Who knows?
And if that 1 hour warm up is any indication,
I know you love me. It's the ultimate party song.
It is, isn't it?
our Barnsy's still got plenty left in the tank.
What's your secret? What keeps you going?
When I get in front of an audience, there's something about that communication, that transfer of energy between an audience and myself that makes me a better singer and makes me want to be a better performer. And I live for it.
Still to come, your trip to the doctor is about to become more expensive. Is it the end of bulk billing GPs?